Good morning. How are we this morning? It's actually nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Feeling a little bit better, still pretty rough, but we got to get our day done. I do need to run to the store again. We forgot to pick some stuff up while we were grocery shopping, and my kids got these gift cards to McDonald's, and I told them this weekend I'd take them to McDonald's so they could spend their gift cards. So we probably will end up doing that this afternoon. Other than that, most likely it'll probably be a fairly quiet day. Yesterday I had pretty good, way more content than I expected I was going to record. And so yesterday's vlog is quite a bit longer than the usual vlog. Usually I'm less than 10 minutes. Yesterday was upwards of 15 minutes long. Just had a lot of stuff. So we'll see how today goes. Yes, my love. What do you want?
Can you take me? No, you. I don't have a car. Tell Daddy, take me to McDonald's. Tell Daddy.
Do you want Daddy to take you to McDonald's?
Yep.
We're in the car going to McDonald's. Alright, here we are. We're at McDonald's. Let's go eat. Alright, did we have a good lunch? Yeah? Yeah. I didn't film anything because McDonald's doesn't like it when you film inside the store. So, but what did we get for we got Happy Meals?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, what toys did we get?
I'm Snoopy. I am Snoopy.
You got Snoopy. Oh, these are all from the Peanuts movie?
Peanuts, yep.
Wow. All right.
I got it. Go back.
We're home. Are we home?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see your toy. What toy did you get? Did you get a Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. So as part of shooting this vlog with this new 16mm Bauer lens, it's really Bauer, Rokinon, and Samyang are all pretty much the same. It's their Cine DS lens is what I've got. I figured I would use part of the vlog today to just kind of capture what video looks like with this lens at various apertures. So I'll go outside and set things up on a tripod so everything is nice and still, since this lens does not have image stabilization or any of that other stuff, just to see what the image quality differences are of the lens through the aperture range that it's designed to capture. So we'll do that, and we'll see what comes of it. As far as the camera settings go, we're going to be shooting with the Pro Lost picture style. That's basically if you go into Canon's picture settings, you go and set it to the neutral picture style, turn contrast all the way down, turn sharpness all the way down, and turn saturation down 2 notches. And that is the Pro Lost picture profile. Here in Premiere Pro, we actually use Lumetri inside Premiere Pro to basically regain all of our footage settings back from where they were in camera, to get the sharpness back and the contrast and all that stuff. So I have a basic preset grade set up that I use particularly for doing the vlog here, and we'll use that same grade, color grade, for the images as we get them out of the camera for the various aperture settings. So let's go outside and get it set up and ready to rock and roll. So here's the setup. I realize it's not nearly as exciting looking as it could be, but really this is just to see how the lens performs in terms of vignetting and that sort of thing. So we're basically focused right here on the wall. We're about 1 meter away, manually focused, and so we'll run through the different aperture settings before we lose our light. Alright, this is aperture setting 2.2. This is T2.8. This is T4. This is T5.6. This is T8. This is T11. This is T16. This is T22. And that does the test. So we'll be looking at this in Premiere Pro and just basically looking to see how the lens looks at the various f-stop settings. I just want to take a quick minute and talk about the difference between T-stops and f-stops, which is this lens is rated in T-stops. So Bauer and Samyang and Rokinon and a couple of other badge makers actually have a non-cine version of this lens, and it's rated in f-stop. So this lens is f2 to f22. The cine version is T2.2 to T22. And the difference between the two numbers is really how much light the lens is transmitting. In Cineland, it's really important that you know and have a consistent amount of light transmission from one lens to the next. So the lenses are measured in T-stops in the cine lens. So effectively a T2.2 cine lens, even though the aperture in terms of depth of field and all that other stuff is effectively in f2, it's only transmitting the same amount of light as a lens with the aperture set to f2.2 if the lens transmitted 100% of the light that hit the front element. So no lens, very few lenses, I don't think there are any lenses actually, that, at least that I know of, that transmit 100% of its light, or what you would call 100% efficient, light efficient. And so all of these lenses are rated at least the cine lenses are rated at transmission stops, which is basically the amount of light it would transmit if it were 100% efficient. So f2 is really a T transmission 2.2. And what the reason why they do that is it basically allows the cinematographer, when they're setting up a shot, let's say they've got their lighting set and they've already got their aperture set, and the director goes, you know, that 35 millimeters feels way too wide for me. Let's look at a 50 millimeter field of view. Well, it allows the crew and the cinematographer to very quickly drop in a 50 millimeter lens and do nothing more than set the T-stop to the same from one lens to the next and have the same exposure. And that's the reason why they're rated at T-stops, is it's the amount of light transmitting through the lens. So it allows them to not have to recalibrate all the lights. They can change lenses and field of views, particularly on prime lenses, without having to refigure out what the T-stop should be. From there, they can make judgment calls on what their depth, what they want is in terms of depth of field and that sort of thing. They can then go, okay, now that we went from 35 to 50 mil, we can, crack that thing open from a T8 to a T5.6 and drop a neutral density filter, a one-stop ND filter in front of the lens to shrink our depth of field. Or say, you know what, we need to double the amount of light because we really want to do more depth of field. And so it allows, basically it's just a very efficient way for them to be able to interchange lenses without having to rejigger all of the exposure settings. So that's the difference between f-stop and a T-stop. Other than that, it's basically the same thing. Wow. man, I'm still clearly sick because I just spent the last 4 hours sleeping. Almost 4 hours. It's almost 6 o'clock, and this afternoon after I recorded the last little bit, I was just like, man, I'm feeling really just blah. So I went and laid down, and next thing I know, it's almost 6 p.m. Ugh. Hey, look. Hi. Hi. Are you gonna say hi? No? Did Daddy take a really good nap next to you? And you got up and ran off on Daddy and went to Mommy? Yeah, that's a bright light. Did you fall asleep next to Daddy and we slept for a couple of hours? Yeah? Yeah? What's your name? What's your name? I know, you're almost never in here. You're like, oh, this is so cool. This is like a man cave full of stuff I want to play with. But you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to play with any of it because it's Daddy's and it's expensive. Yeah. Yeah. There's a reason why there's a kitty gate right there. It's to keep the little babies out. Because Daddy doesn't want the little babies to be breaking his stuff. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh my goodness. Oh, honey, save me, honey, save me. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, help me, I'm being attacked. Oh, help. Oh, help. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna have to attack you back. Oh, armpits. Oh my goodness. Oh, honey, help me. Oh, we have some parent abuse. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, all done.
Hey.
All right, the battery has been changed. Oh, did Mama just ask if you want chocolate? Do you want chocolate? Chocolate? Yeah. I don't know. May you come in? We have somebody requesting permission to come in. Oh, all right. Actually, let's call it. Okay. Daddy's gonna. Oh my goodness! Ow! Wow! Stop! We're done.
We have a baby attack.
We're done. The baby's attacking Daddy. Stop! All done. Okay. All right, buddy. You're getting a little too aggressive for me. Yummy dinner. So, is this Kate's chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like chocolate? Are you having good chocolate too, Kai? Kyle? Yeah.
What he ate from his plate. He ate his vegetables.
Somebody's eating his veggies. What's the matter?
You want some chips?
Mommy.
Are you blowing bubbles? Are you blowing bubbles? Yeah.
Mommy. Here, you bother people
Bubbles
with
in your
those
chocolate milk.
Leave it alone.
Mommy.
Are you enjoying your chocolate, my love? Kate? Are you enjoying your chocolate? Yeah. 2 Charlie Browns have been confiscated because the children are playing with them more than they are eating. Hi, you look vaguely familiar. So do you. What's your name? My name is Charlie Brown. What's your name? Funny that. My name is Charlie Brown too. What a coincidence. All right. Well, I am having, unfortunately, to run out at this late hour. It's well after 7 p.m. My mom and dad are actually leaving town this week to go visit family. and my spouse and the kids want to go pick up some stuff for one of my sister's children, because mom and dad are going to be going to visit. So I have to run to the bank and get some money for that. And because they're going to be taking the minivan, it's almost out of gas. So I got to go get gas for that. And also more water. We go through water like crazy here, in case you haven't noticed. So that's kind of where it's at right now. So we'll be doing that real quick. And hopefully be back within the hour. 33 miles left. Alright, in the car. Or actually in the van, heading off to run the errands. First things first, gas. I've driven this thing so low that I'm afraid it's about ready to run out. I don't want to drive it around much more than I have to this low, because it is really, really low. I've never driven it down to where it only thinks it has 32 miles of range, which sounds like a lot, but yeah. So anyway, gas done. $50.88 later. Minivans are expensive to gas up. Next stop, bank. There it is. The ugly teller. Gotta get some money. Next stop, water. I'm here in front of CVS. I did swing by the second water place that I normally would go to, Lola's, and it's still, the water machine there is still broken. And Rayleigh's, I doubt they have their water machine fixed between yesterday and today, so I didn't even bother to go to Rayleigh's. So I am now here parked in front of CVS, so I'll go and get water, and then we'll be ready to head home. Water mission accomplished. Before I go, I just want to shoot some outdoor nighttime footage. It's beautiful right now in the parking lot. One of the things I absolutely love to do is set my camera on daylight white balance and just go out and shoot at night and just let all of the artificial light happen. I mean, just look at that. Whatever that color of that light is, that's what we allow to just happen. I did this once down in San Francisco, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful, the light that got captured. And you know, shoot with a really fast lens, so your ISO is 800, ISO 1600, 3200 tops, and you can really get some gorgeous photos. So this is one of those. I might actually take a still of this, because this is really fantastic looking. Here's another shot out in front of Friedman's, where it's basically the same thing. You just let all the nighttime light happen, and it's gorgeous. It's just absolutely beautiful. Here's another instance where it's just absolutely beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous light. Same thing here, just look at this. The water run is a success. Alright, the day's done. Signing off. See all of you tomorrow.